And as you can see, the next team is the Baltimore Ravens. This hurts me to put them here because I do like some of the aspects of what they did this offseason. But my biggest gripe are two things. One, the Max Crosby trade, they should have continued it. There is nothing wrong with his knee. I don't care what their physical trainers did. The only reason they backed out of that trade is because they thought they could get better value with Trey Hendrickson without having to give up picks than they could Max Crosby. Newsflash, Max Crosby will have more sacks this season than Trey Hendrickson will in the next 3 years combined. Book it. I'm not a fan of what the Ravens have done this offseason at all in some areas. There are some things I like, and I'll get to that in a second. But Declan Doyle, their new offensive coordinator, comes from Chicago. He's going to run a Ben Johnson offense. Do you know what is fundamental for a Ben Johnson offense in order for it to succeed? You got to have a strong offensive line, and the Ravens got worse up front. Tyler Linderbaum's gone. I don't know who they replaced him with, and it wasn't an adequate replacement. They've lost Isaiah Likely. This system requires a lot of 12 personnel, 13 personnel. Who are you running 12 personnel with? You have Mark Andrews, who's near the end of his career, and a bunch of nobodies. I really don't know how this offense is going to thrive the way it needs to with the offensive line being it is. This system starts up front and works its way out. It's not like some systems where it's quick, and you can work around maybe a misfit offensive line. This system requires time. And the other thing is I'm not sure if Lamar Jackson fits this idea of this offense. It doesn't fit his strengths. Lamar's somebody, he likes to be in gun. He likes to be in pistol. Lamar doesn't ever look very comfortable under center. Maybe he's worked on that a ton this offseason, but I'm just not sure that I can trust him to work with it. And I love a lot of their hires. Jesse Minter was the perfect hire for this Ravens team. And the only hope the Ravens have is that he's able to get this defense producing and Kyle Hamilton to be an all-pro. I truly believe he could get them going there, which is why, even though I'm giving them a C+ in the offseason, I could see them still be a contender for the Super Bowl because the Ravens have one of the best rosters in all football, top to bottom. My only question marks are on that offensive line. If that offensive line is actually solid, this offseason grade goes from a C+ to a B+. It's not an A because I still need to see what happens at edge rusher. I truly think Trey Hendrickson's at the end of his career. I didn't see the same guy last year, and I know he had a holdout, but most of the time after these players have these long holdouts, it doesn't go well for them when they come back. Look at Le'Veon Bell. He had that year holdout with the Steelers, comes back the next year, and he was never Le'Veon Bell again. And you're saying, well, Trey Hendrickson came back for week 1. True, but he's also 32+ years old. And an edge rusher, you don't get better on the defensive side as you age. You get worse. You need that athletic step to keep going. Maybe I'm wrong on this Ravens team. Maybe Trey Hendrickson has another prime to him that I don't see. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. But let's get to our